Hey folks, Keric the Pally here, and as you can tell by the game in the background, we're going to be playing a little bit of Darksiders. Trying to keep up with a little bit of variety on the channel, so I'll be running Deus Ex, of course the Amnesia stuff on a Friday, and I'm also going to be running this as well. So you can kind of dip in and out of whatever you want.
Since the dawn of time, the armies of heaven and hell have waged an endless war. Drawn to the conflict was the Charred Council, an entity bound by ancient laws to preserve order and balance. It held that any great power, unchecked, threatened the very fabric of the universe. In time, heaven and hell came to honor the Council and its laws, for none were beyond the swift and terrible justice of the Council's enforcers. A fearsome brotherhood known as the Four Horsemen. Amid the turmoil, the first humans emerged. The Council foretold that these weak but cunning creatures would someday be integral to the balance. Thus, a third kingdom was named, the Kingdom of Man. By order of the Council, a truce was forged between heaven and hell. The Great Pact was bound by 7 seals, to be broken at the appointed time, when man's kingdom stood ready for the End War. A battle that would bring balance and determine the ultimate fate of the 3 kingdoms.
Scientists continue to debate the nature of this disease and its emergent origin. Come on, move it!
Okay, so now the cutscene's gone, we can finally get into some action ourselves. One of the nice things about the game is, unlike God of War where you have a sequence with button presses, you only have to press B to do kind of finish your move on this. Seems to work a lot more fluidly. Or maybe I just like easy games. Anyway, there tends to be 1 or 2 for each enemy. These little guys at the start really are nothing. And we get this really nice big flamey dragony thing. Always good for killing the beasts. Might as well stay in this form while we can. It is rather overpowered. And thus fun. Oh yes, we like being big stumpy beasts. Oh. What's that, little man? You want to take on war? In his big shiny glowy red beast form? I'll teach you. Yeah. War does not like police sirens. Let it be known. Or is not very pretty. Let that also be known. Roar! I'm coming for you. Oh, if only the whole game could be like this. Okay, so the basic idea is that war, not the other three, has been summoned to kind of take part in the end of days. So at the moment we're rather overpowered. We've got pretty much all of our abilities and moves and things like that. Yeah. We'll sort you out, you angelic little buggers. Cut the wings off you. Oh, hit him again. That's it. Go on, just die. And we don't like that horn.
What is happening?
So as you can see by the rapidly dwindling health bar there, that horn has just kind of robbed us of some of our powers. We no longer have the beast form. Doesn't really matter at the minute anyway. As I said before, war does not like police sirens. Major destruction happening all around us. As to be expected, really. Although it does seem that those meteor things are carrying creatures from heaven and hell. Shut up! Be told. Okay. Now we've got rid of the horror that is the police siren. Ah, crud. Hate these angelic fuckers. They have a tendency to stay quite far back and use those long range attacks. So if you get enough of them, they can be quite annoying. Try and show you the finisher for these guys, if I can. Ah, bollocks. One hit too many. Don't worry, we'll get one. Okay, B. Cut the wings off him. Stab him, and then flick him over your shoulder. Only way to deal with rogue angels. Come here, you wingy bugger. There we go. Demonic growth, they're acting as equivalent to a ladder. Or vines, or whatever the hell it is in Zelda. Worth mentioning early on that the game is called Dark Zelda by a lot of people, as you'll find out fairly soon. An awful lot of parallels in the way the game plays, in the way you use items to progress in dungeons and in the outside world to find secrets and things. which kind of fits in well with my idea of a good game, to be honest, which is why I've enjoyed it so much. I guess it's really kind of more like some kind of a mutant hybrid between Zelda and possibly God of War, something like that. Thinking more God of War purely because of these kind of things when you're climbing and attacking at the same time. Yep, and there they come. Take care of those before we go through. Quite nice how all the demonic stuff breaks up into a shower of ashes and all the angelic stuff kind of fizzles out into a little blue haze. Yes, war does not like your furniture or your pillars. Go on, chop his head off. There we go. Attacking in the game is pretty nice. Fairly fluid. Ability to attack in more than one direction at once is always kind of nice. He really doesn't like furniture, does he? War laughs at your petty IKEA. Nice little scene there with the dragon and a helicopter. Always nice to have stuff happening in the background. I like it when games do these kind of intros where you're sort of thrown into the midst of things and lots of stuff is happening around you. Kind of sets the tone nicely. Okay, more of these winged buggers, but there's an easy way to take care of them. Have car. Yeah, where are my brothers? Armageddon all around. And I'm here all alone, fighting against both bloody sides. Typical. You don't have to yield. I'm going to take care of you myself. It's literally one of those games where you can destroy just about everything, which is always fun. I just really like the kind of mindless hack and slash attitude it has. After you've played LoL for a while and you actually have to think about some games, being able to play something that's a bit more freeform is always fun. War does not like police sirens! Yeah, lots of angels, we know. Ouch. Nom nom nom. Nice bit of head. Oh, I can't believe I just said that.
Impossible. Abaddon. What is this? Where are my brothers? This cannot be.
What in heaven's name have you done?
Answer the call.
Obviously things not going too well there. Yeah, like you stood a chance, little man. An awful lot of getting roared at in this game. Okay, first boss. It's a bit of a piss take, really. There's not really all that much dangerous about him. Dodge the cars. Smack him in the face with them as and when you can. Try and move back so you can get that second throw in before he goes into his attack cycle. Getting close now and do a couple of hits. And then move back out again. Really should have jumped there. Okay, so he moves the road, and as he rises it, of course drops it down to do damage. So what you want to do is pretty much just jump before he does the double attack. Dodge his fireballs. Can either just run out the way or use the dash. Really not that hard to stay away from him. Why are you throwing cars at me? Oh, have another one, you noisy git. A little bit of a jump there. He does an attack as he falls. Basically to get rid of the cars. And again with the road thing. Double jump to get rid of the damage. And back round to the two fireballs again. Should be said he is an ugly bugger. Got a bit of a thing for throwing cars. Although why the cars are okay after they've been sat in that lake of lava is beyond me. Anyway, have another one. And the finisher comes up. Take out his eye. And... oh. Okay. Oh no. I'm weak and damaged.
The law has been broken. And so have you, horseman.
And we die.